nimeshindwa kwani nini ilifanyika. Eti wamesema usiwaambie watoto wanarepiwa hapo ndani na sijui hatua. Eti nimetesa watoto hapo ndani wanahitaji sijui wahamishwe. Watu wananipigia masimu.
Nikasema hey guys, 1-on-1 coming live and clear from this particular point here, and we are just heading somewhere. My name is Lucas the Traveler, and my home is just located at the border of Kenya and Tanzania, to be specifically Nyabohanse. That's where actually I'm just coming live and clear. Thank you so much for the returning subscriber. I don't take you people for granted. I really appreciate, and I really appreciate you so much. Thank you so much again for the new subscriber, because I get to understand that each and every day we add 1 or 2 subscriber at our YouTube channel. I really appreciate, and I don't take you people for granted, because it is another wonderful and fantastic time, because we get to add all 1 or 3. Yesterday in our video we were lucky enough to add like 5 subscriber. That is a very big improvement. I really appreciate. And then I also take this opportunity to thank so much for the positive comments that always come to our YouTube channel, just to congratulate us and just to give us morale, so that we're going to work and make sure that we work and work and work. That is another time that I really appreciate, and appreciate a lot. For another time, again, for those negative comments, again we really appreciate for it, because in one or the other, in every person there must be positive and negative. Now today we are coming live and clear from this particular point, and into our table today we'll be having Pastor Esther. For those who are new here and they don't understand who is Pastor Esther is the one who is just taking care of the orphanage, and that's all about Noah's boat. And in our party today, again, we'll be having Priska Sagat in our table today. And in our other table today, we'll be having other YouTubers that they will be just coming across, and we have to share it out, guys. Today, we are just here to discuss this thing, and let's talk of the reality and really what is happening at this particular moment. Most of the YouTubers around, when you want to visit, let's say for example you want to visit somebody like Priska, even before you go there, the first thing that he will tell you is that, do you have appointment? Did you book for the appointment to just to reach at this particular time? And if even you want to shoot at his home, you have just to request that am I supposed to shoot or not to shoot? So it's the one who is just to tell you that you should shoot or you should not shoot, because you get to understand that at that particular point you have to go out with the rules and regulation that they are governing that particular place. But at this end up is that at this particular point here, we have this party. At later on, we have some children's home around. We have a lot of children's home around. We have the one that is just located at Malindi. That's the one again of the children's home that we have around. And another children's home that we have, it is all about the one that is just located at Sorori. We have another children's home at Sorori. And the other children's home that we have, it is now the one now that today we are just having a communication or a talk 1-on-1 on it. Talk about the Noah's boat. That is another children's home that we are talking about. I'm just crossing over there because I'm just heading to my aunt over there, and we're just almost, that is the fish pond of it is Gintu, and we are just passing over there just to head where we are going, because we get to understand back in the village here there are so very few people who tries to prevent people from passing. But initially, before these things of divisions came upon, you are even to pass. You are to pass even in other people's shamba. No person was just bordered. But later on, when some people came upon just buying lands, now you come to realize that for you to pass a place, first thing that you need, they have to lock, they have to fence the entire of the land that they usually buy. That's why it has brought about this issue whereby when you want to pass to another place, you have to follow. So it has just created the anger in between 1 or 2 people. And that is the reality of really what is popping out and really what is happening at this particular point here. Guys, now let's sit here. Yeah, for sure. Now guys, as we just continue to talk at this platform here, let's now go direct to Noah's boat. At this particular Noah's boat, Pastor Esther called Priska and told him that you went ahead to shoot the video saying that there's some peoples over here that has been raped. In one of the realization, they get that there was some girls there with ball. That through the explanation that was there in between Pastor Esther and Priska, it shows that there were some ladies that they were pregnant, and through that process that this lady they were just pregnant. Is that the point where now Priska just made a video and said that they were raped at that particular time? Pastor Esther was really complaining out of anger because remember this Noah's boat, it has started long time ago. And when this Noah's boat has started a long time ago, there's quite of numbers of people that they went through Noah's boat, and then they came and finished about that Noah's boat, the school, and now they have just been married. That's what Pastor Esther was just saying. And if it is true that there are lots of people that they have just gone there and they have just finished the school, they have just gone, and it comes to the point whereby at this particular time, when now some YouTubers have just started going there, when they just see a very single mistake, even they don't want to ask what really happening, because get to understand that that is a children's home, yes, but the way that Noah's boat looks like it takes control over different types of people, and that's why you realize that once a time Pastor Esther said that there was somebody who was raped, and when he said this thing that was somebody who was raped, but this one doesn't bring to our mind if you are cleanly seeing what he said. He just, you know, some people can just make something all in need of maybe donation. It doesn't mean that it was a point now whereby you should just raise the camera and just say some people are being raped at this Noah's boat, and these all two things are just happening. At that particular time, when Priska Sagati reached at the gate there, he just called Pastor Esther. Pastor Esther was really disappointed about this matter of Priska Sagati going there. And I know all these things just came upon because just realize, guys, let's now go back at the starting of this particular video. At when now the construction of Noah's boat started, we come to realize that these people that they call them positive reactors, they just went there and started the construction. And later on, Gitiriba went ahead and said that I will not continue supporting this Noah's boat. Even we didn't know what's really happening or what is really going. It was all about, there was some of the donor that was just supporting there, and later on he just went quiet and said that he will not continue supporting the Noah's boat. But at this particular adventure of the time, after that, Cloud Joseph went ahead and helped from that where it was started until where it has reached. Through that now, this guy has just brought about, he realized that these people now have just quitted from helping these needy children. You know, guys, what people don't understand, when you are just helping somebody, or when you are just trying to make sure that you help somebody, don't be worried of what, even if you give me that man, you are helping this lady. You know, God knows that you have just helped the lady, but even now you give me the money and I go ahead eating that money, the curse will just remain to be mine. You in your heart will be very, very clean. At this particular moment, they say that they will need. Now, after now, Cloud Joseph has just brought the house now until, sorry guys, because I like catching like this, my nose, since I was just young. Even when I was in school, I like doing like this. I like doing like this. So don't be bothered about that. Even if we talk with you, you just see me sometimes doing like this, sometimes doing like this. That's my nature. Even in class, I was used to do that. So that is my nature actually. Everybody has his own nature. So guys, you'll just bear with me. So guys, we just go on. After now, the house has just reached at that particular time at finishing point. Now is when now you can see I got some now these people calling themselves that positive people. They say that emergency to Noah's boat, emergency to Noah's boat, and they just go there to try to bring out of the things that they are not supposed to be. Remember that when today it gets a point that you want now to head to these people and you shoot out the video, because usually when you go to these people and try to shoot a video, they tell you don't attempt to do this and this. So it simply means that every particular platform has the weak point of it. So that's why they refuse people to shoot the video inside their compound. And this particular time, guys, there was no even appointment of Priska Sagati going to Noah's boat. Because what I can just recall, when we were just in high school, we used to go to children's home just to take them for to distribute for them some soaps, to distribute for them different types of things. Then later on, even when I joined, because I can't just recall, I was an altar boy in a Catholic church, and I used to serve as mass, and I was just the leader of entire diocese of Homa Bay. I was just a leader before I shifted the church to go to SDA. So at that particular time, we used to go, before even you go to children's home, the first thing you need to do is just to book appointment. The reason why you have to book appointment is that even the management, because in every institution, there must be a management of it. The management of this institution, they should know that there's somebody that is going to come today at this particular orphanage and is just coming to do this and this and this. Because it's even, me, I saw Pastor Esther was somehow very right, just to say that not all YouTubers are allowed inside here. Okay, not all, we cannot say that just YouTubers, they are only people that they offer, they can also just visit orphanage. Orphanage is being visited by different people. That's the one thing. We can just continue to walk, because I'm just heading somewhere. I was just resting because I'm just from work. I've been carrying some logs just to construct a house. So guys, when somebody comes upon and say that we are lazy, then I wonder how we are lazy. And because even if we take each one to the farm and let's work, they will just surrender and leave me. So I know myself that each and every day I wake up with this strongly and with the new spirit. So guys, we will just continue to say that, because you have to know what is really happening and what is really coming out, what is really kicking off. This is just dancing grandma. The house is just over there. There's just a river separating here. That simply means, guys, even if we come across here, that simply means the entire of the village is like we are just born the same. So when we come upon just defending the village, somebody that is coming from nowhere, somebody that is coming even doesn't know what is really popping out, he said that, oh, you are an avenue of progress. Oh, I don't know what and what. Guys, I really be surprised what really peeping out. But the point is that we have always to defend and we have always to remain with the truth to make sure that what we really reveal is the truth and has to stop. And some people has to stop. Because you just get to understand. Even me personally can recall there's some time back when I just went to visit Priska Sagati at her home. Even when, before I started even reaction, what Priska Sagati said is that, who gave you an appointment? You get to understand, who gave you an appointment? That simply means that before you visit somebody, the first thing you need to have is all about appointment. So now I wonder at this particular time, whereby when this guy, people came upon to visit, they never had that thing that we call appointment. So I see, and then later on, guys, before we finish this type of the video that is just popping out, that is just popping out. Oh, sound nilikuwa nataka ni change. Okay, that is just popping out at this particular moment is that there's this lady that has a children's home all at Sorore there. Priska Sagati at his own video, if she's a good lady, she said that once a time I blocked you because she realized that there is no content. You understand? Once a time I blocked you because you are texting me. And I'm very sure at this particular moment, this lady was just texting Priska Sagati maybe to just give him connection or about how will she go and to get help. But on our realization is that she blocked her. So after she went with some of the gifts to the nurse boat, then when nurse boat refused, it comes now to the point where now he said, you know, I blocked you. Where are you located? So that I'm going to bring you, because he wanted now this thing to come in a point where people say that this girl, she's just good and she's doing these things goodly. But the really sense is that even her, she has no good heart from that particular point. Let me leave you in that particular moment. Let's limit to the next video.